Basketball here on 2K Sports. Game 2, we're bringing it to you live. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Golden State Warriors. Taking a look at Golden State.
As well as they played in the first one, they have to match that intensity if they want the same outcome tonight. Best believe they'll be facing a team that has made some adjustments.
Now here's White. Up top, Curry. Dort grabs the miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And I think when you look at the growth that SGA has shown over the last few years, really incredible. He has developed into one of the best players in this league.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Out of bounds, it'll be Thunder ball. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. PA, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The three is up. And it's Stephen Curry with the three.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Now SGA. Clock at 4. Here's Holmgren. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Here's White. And it's blocked by SGA. Here's Holland. And the call will be against Derek White. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that could take him off the floor. Not what he wanted right there. 2 fouls in the first quarter.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Golden State. They trail by 3. Pass to Houston. Back to White. Here's Houston. Defended by Gordon. The three from Curry. And the Warriors with another three.
And if you let Curry get that shot off, you might as well ring it up.
And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. And he banks in the layup. SGA's got 6.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Turner. And it's Holmgren missing.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
White for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. And SGA, here we go. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And if SGA gets a step on the defense, it's over. Look how quick he is to the rim.
There's a screen. Here's White. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Holmgren's Their second bucket on the night. Right side, White. Pass to Curry. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
White with it. Outside Curry. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock.
It's all about the effort level from Dort on defense. He puts in the work to lock down shooters.
SGA with it. Turner covering. Here's Holland. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. Warriors trail by 7. Quickly outside. Outside Pajemski. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Quickly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Quickly is more and more comfortable using the pick and roll. He allows everything to develop in front of him, and then he takes what's there.
Now here's Caruso. Fires from deep. Pajemski's shot is good.
When you watch Quickly, it's really easy to see how much his passing has improved since he first entered the league.
Fernando grabs the miss.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Here's Quickly. Pass to Fernando. Fernando picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Boozer. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Quickly drives in. Inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
The ball goes to Oklahoma City.
With 1 on the clock. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Pass to Pajemski. Green, a screen. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 8.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here's Wilson. Deflected. Outside Pajemski. Outside Green. Pass to Quickly. That's tipped. It's stolen by SGA. Oh, Shea knocks one down.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
It's Quickly with a drive. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 3. The open shot by James. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Warriors. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
All the way to the rim. Quickly, really aggressive that time. Really good to see him with that kind of mentality.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Quickly with the ball. Caruso covers. And it's Quickly with a miss. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Now into the line for a foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
To the inside, Fernando.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Here's Boozer. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You can tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, that will get him going. He thrives on that type of play.
Pass to Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pajemski. Boozer grabs the board. Thunder leading by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The jumper from the wing off target.
He had the right idea going to the fadeaway, but the defender stayed right on it.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Quickly. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Quickly. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. On the wing Quickly. Left side Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green, a screen. Fernando. Outside Pajemski. To snap the cold streak. Counted from distance. Pajemski's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Not an easy rebound at all. But when you win that kind of battle, it gets your blood pumping.
Takes a 3. Wilson grabs the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
So both teams changing it up here. Warriors trail by 8. Ooh, here's White on the drive. And he converts the layup.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Ford outside. Pass to Holland. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside Curry. Over Gordon. Back to Curry. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Dort with a steal.
Yeah, he didn't read the defense very well there. He telegraphed that pass.
Well, defensive plays like that are Dort's specialty. His active hands turning them over and jump-starting the break.
White drives in. Inside. White gets it to go.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Outside Curry. 1 second left. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And White has got the ball here for Golden State. 6-point game. Outside Curry. Back to White. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his third foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's SGA. Pass to Dort. Holmgren outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Here's SGA. Holland for three. He can't hit that time.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's White. Driving to the basket. And that one's good. White's got 8 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now here's White. Give him 8. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Down low. It's tipped. SGA with a steal. The steal. Here's Houston. Yet to see a basket. Now here's White. Pass to Turner. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, just a fantastic dime by Turner. We love seeing big men like him be so unselfish.
To the inside. Gordon. Off target at the rim. Warriors trail by 3. White on the wing. 11 points in the game. Gets the 3 to fall.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Holmgren outside. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Holmgren.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine. And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Here's Curry. And that misses. That would have put him up. Forward outside. That's to Holmgren. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's SGA. SGA, what a finish.
And playing through that contact, SGA so tough in the paint.
SGA with a steal. With the drive. And SGA throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
There's a screen by Turner. And again, no good by Golden State. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside, SGA. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on White. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far to the Thunder?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble. And they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Back to Curry. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. To end the run. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points in the game. Taking it inside, SGA.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's quickly. Green, a screen from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. James outside. Oh, Green with a block.
Oh, wow, he gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
From 18 feet away. And it's quickly with a miss.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Here's Boozer. Here's Wilson. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Wilson's got his first 2 points of the night.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's the pick. Here's Quickly. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Quickly's got 6 points.
And certainly Quickly is not afraid to attack that painted area if he sees an opening.
The putback. Here's Wilson. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Warriors trail by 9. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Nails it from 3.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Three-pointer. They get it back. Boozer. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night. So they're forcing someone. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And it's Caruso with the ball for Oklahoma City. 6-point lead. Pass to Boozer. Here's Wilson. Out to James. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Here's Quickly. Outside, Williams. And stolen by Caruso. For the finish. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Pass to James. Here's Boozer. Rebounded by Green. And here are the Warriors now. Now Quickly. Outside Podziemski. Here's the 3. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And he lobs it up. Pass to Caruso. Clock at 6. Here's Wilson. Rebounded by Green.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
James. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Podziemski. Back to Quickly. 5 on the clock. Pass to Fernando. There's Podziemski. Doesn't go that time. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Wilson. Here's Boozer. The 3. Wilson, no good.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Quickly, left side. Inside. Oh, swiped away. Caruso outside. Down low. Here's Boozer. To the inside. Picked it out of midair. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he gets that one.
He is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Both teams will make substitutions. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
And Allie, thanks. Here's SGA. SGA on the move. And SGA throws it down.
Huge bucket by SGA. What a sense for the big moment.
Pass to Houston. Here's Curry from downtown. No good.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Holmgren. SGA with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holland. The defensive pressure was right there.
And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. It's money from deep.
Everybody in the building knew Curry was the guy on that trip, and he still delivered. You're talking about one of the most clutch players we have ever seen.
SGA. Gordon. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes again. Releases from 15. Can't get it to go. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Thunder with a lead. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
White. Takes it inside. Flushes it down with both hands.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Off on the layup. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. Curry. Curry from inside.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holmgren there for the rebound. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And they tie it. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chance.
I can see that from a mile away. See it. You can step my money about a mile away. Stack it. I got 3 white like a mink coat with them rolls like a Sharpay. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on that.
We got London on the train.
Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, money on my money, I got money on my rings. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, on a million, man. On a dollar, streaming, reading, Gucci, man. If I need some rest, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my. Call a shorty made her my Brody. If you don't owe me, they'll act like you owe me. I promise I won't ever quit Kobe. Young thugger, I could be that bitch, you know me, young thugger. Yeah, she shining like butter, the from Chicago, I call her young Cutler. Leave it to people, I pull up in Billy's with London, they all wanna meet. Yeah, they all wanna greet them.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. You take a look at the Thunder. They're down 2-0 in this series. Now it's do or die. They must win here at home to stay alive.
And you get the sense that they feel comfortable about being at home. But again, it's a lot of pressure when you have to win to stay alive. We'll see if they can combine confidence with composure here. And get the win.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon with the finish.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
That's to Curry. It's White on the wing. And here is Turner. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. Holland with the rebound. And here are the Thunder now. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Golden State foul. First taking the foul. First team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That is so clever by Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets the defender in the air, gets him to bite on that shot fake.
Both free throws good from SGA. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
White with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. To the middle. Here's Walsh. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? Always a good sign.
Shea had him guessing on that dribble move. The defender was absolutely lost trying to stay with him. Now here's White. Pass to Curry.
Basketball just over 2.5 minutes play. Off target from the wing. With the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket. SGA's got 6.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And here's White after the three-pointer from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry. Turner with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Turner finishing it off.
What a look by Curry, creating offense out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Holmgren. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Curry, that's good.
Yeah, Curry is deadly from anywhere on the floor, including the mid-range.
Here's SGA. "18 feet out. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Curry looking it over. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That gives them the lead.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Gilgeous-Alexander. No good, unable to end this run. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 1:32 left in the first quarter. There's the triple. Nice shot by Walsh. Walsh has got his second basket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Basket counts.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
Curry on the wing. And the 3 off target.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Mr. Curry. There's the screen. It's over George. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Outside, SGA. Going inside. Houston with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Curry, that's good.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
With the crossover. And that one comes up a bit short.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. He just didn't drop.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They finish off the first quarter on a 15. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Quickly looking it over. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Really nice balance in Quickly's game. He can beat you from deep, or he can take you off the bounce.
Taken away by Williams. Quickly with it. Pass to Pajemski. Sinks the triple. Pajemski's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Back to Wilson. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. Warriors with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. They get it back. Golden State moving it around. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Driving the lane. Fires the 3. A putback. Here's Fernando. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Now, quickly. Pass to Pajemski. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Thunder with the rebound.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Here's Boozer. To end the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Active quickly. No good with the layup. Under trailing by 11. Here's Fernando. Still yet to score. To the paint. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Shoots the 3. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 11. And he drives in. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Pass to Wilson. In the corner, it's Boozer. Over Green. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now, here's Quickly. Jacks up a 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunity. Get to the line.
Pass Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Boozer. Outside James. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Golden State ball.
Warriors leading by 12. And here is Quickly. Outside Williams. His 3-pointers off the mark. Down low. Here's Boozer. Moves back up. A shot by Wilson. No good. .130 left to play here in the second quarter. Quickly with it. Here he goes. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
James with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Wilson. Rebound by Williams.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Number 11.
Here's Quickly. At the top of the key, Williams. Shoots over Caruso.
And that's a great play on defense there. Force him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
It's deflected.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Quickly. Power down with both hands.
That's a lot of power that time. Quickly making it look easy.
To the left side wing. Here's Wilson. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Fight down low. Up top, Curry. Inside. Here's Holland. And he uses the glass on the layup. Holland got his first points of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
White goes in. Pass to Houston. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Houston's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Gordon. Houston with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 14-point game. Outside Curry. Pass to Turner. Back to Curry. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Clock at 6. Fader on the way. And off the glass. That one's good. Turner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not a regular spot for Turner, but he shot with confidence, and that's what matters. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. White, good.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Pass to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Holland. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's White with the rebound. Warriors leading by 16. Outside Turner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Turner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Outside White. White is double. That's to Curry. Here's Houston. A three ball. Out to White. Now here's Curry. Another shot. And he hits the jump shot. Curry's got 15.
Well, that is just high-level IQ by Curry. He understood the shot clock is running low, and more importantly, how to take advantage of that.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 10.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Outside Curry. Here's the three. Again, Curry missing.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside Curry. Back to White. Holmgren with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Pass to Gordon. To the inside. Out to White. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Dort. Curry can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 20. Gordon a screen. Here's the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pass to Houston. Back to White. And Curry has it in the corner. Turner with the screen. Shoots it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Money from the wing. SGA's got 4 points this quarter.
But I tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
Pass to Curry. There's the three. Another miss by Curry. Here's SGA. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
Okay, SGA showing some muscle on that finish.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left here in the third quarter. On the wing quickly. Trying to get something going. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds.
The Warriors 50.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Thunder trailing by 16. The three gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Pass to Pajemski. Launches a three. And they get it back. Second chance shot. Here's Boozer. That's tipped. On the wing, Williams. Now Pajemski. And he lays it straight in. And the Warriors lead by 15. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Off the inbound, he takes it up and lays it in.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
On the wing quickly. Pass to Pajemski. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
You know, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And there's a foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's quickly. Pass to Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Holmgren with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Count that one for George.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it and it shows.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Pajemski. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Gordon. It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Dort got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter to the Thunder. That's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now, Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
Well, that's Curry doing what he does best, doing damage from the outside.
Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. And it's sent back by Turner. Outside Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. It's very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Thunder trailing by 13. Over in the corner, Dort. Misses the three.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
White is double. Shoots the three. That does not go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's White. Curry outside. Now White. Puts up a deep three. Curry laser-guided shot from deep range.
Well, there is no distance outside of Curry's range. That makes him one of the most difficult covers in the history of this league.
It's off target. Warriors leading by 14. Turner. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
And stolen by White. Now Turner. Oh, one-handed.
And guys,
Where the function? Baby girl.